Back for more Tampa Bay Lightning via GM after that loss to the Capitals. We look to rebound. We're on a 3-game skid where we've lost by 1 goal exactly each time. We'll be simming up to the Olympic break this episode and playing against the Nashville Predators. And then check out the team from there. Hedman's still got our assist lead, 22 in 40 games, I believe. 39 games, actually. So we will sim up to just past the Olympic break. It'll be the first game back, I believe, when we play the Predators. So we lost again. It'll be the first game back from the Olympic break, and we can check out everything then. And 5 game. If we lose another game, I got to do something. Okay, we won. Hedman doesn't have an assist during this slide, I don't think. Unless he had one before, I don't know. Or one again. 2 games against, we had away and home against New York teams. Look at San Jose is not having such a hot year. Looks like their backup goalies. We scored 8 goals in that game. Jesus. Watch, we're going to score 0 here. Look. Ah, we lost anyway. OHL. Are we in the OHL? Go back to the OHL. I know Sam Bennett's good too. Just we're keeping an eye on those guys in case they slide to us in the draft. Which would be nice, but not putting all my eggs in that basket because I don't think that any of those really good prospects fall that far. 3-1. Oh, McDonough actually has our assist lead. Look at the defensemen chipping in on the offense this year. We're like the New York Rangers. With, well, before they traded Del Zotto, I guess now it's not so much done through their defensemen. We lost there. A little bit closer to 500 now, which I think is, I'm not frustrated with. It's more realistic if we're closer to 500. Because we're not overly great. Mike Camilleri for 2 firsts. That's a McDavid year. I'm going to trade first round picks from that year. McDavid and Eichel. Ottawa. Spets is having a good season. Being a little sick, I think, too. Wow, this day is taking forever to send. You know, I haven't lost. Great. We do have 4 or 6 overtime losses though, so we should have more points. Well, not more. I don't know more points than what, but looks like Price isn't having such a good year. He's been benched a couple times probably. Hedman takes our assist lead over. Our assist lead is bounced back and forth between 2 defensemen all year. Should have, might go back and look at how many points McDonough had before we acquired him. So that I can see how good he actually was for us. Wish they did splits in this game. They went that in depth. If they went that in depth, I'd never stop playing this game. I'd just buy NHL and Madden every year. Just one thing to break it up. I don't want Camilleri. I don't like Camilleri. I never liked Camilleri that much anyway. We're 10 games over 500 now. I think we just had a really good winning streak, though. Stamkos has 54 points, which is good considering the team we put around him all season. It looks like this episode, the episode part of this episode, is actually going to be really short. Might showcase some trade ideas, too. Stop simming. I did look at that Ryan Whitney trade earlier, too, because they offered it when I was simming. This the first time. Because I had to re-record this for some reason. Why the hell won't it stop simulating? Okay, this actually worked this time. See, they wanted me to give up a first, and I was like, hell no. But I was interested in Ryan. saw the AHL team for a bit. They're doing really good. As you can see, Godlewski's best goalie in the league right now, up there with Jean-Sebastien Giguère. And we are 4th in the Eastern Conference. I'm playing the comments here soon. I could actually play that game. I said actually 4 times. There was something I was gonna do here. Dang. I don't know. I've been to a game where I went to see the Utica Comments play the Crunch a couple times, and then I saw them play someone else one time. It was Bridgeport. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I don't even remember whose affiliate it was, because it was all people I didn't know. I know Utica's Vancouver's affiliate, and Syracuse obviously Tampa Bay's. I don't remember anyone who played in the game for the other team that well. Anyway. Just remember they lost in the shootout. All the messages right now too are about AHL teams, so I'm I tried to who the hell is Jerome Sampson? Alright, keep going. Might have been Ice Caps, actually. When I saw that, might have been the Ice Caps. Oh, it's Hamilton. It was the Hamilton Bulldogs. Indy. Okay, I'm never gonna actually remember, so don't take me for any of this. I don't want Ryan Whitney for a year. I'm not giving up a first-round pick. I feel like they should know that by now. I'm actually, I know what part of the problem is. It's with my trade block. If it would stop simming, I might be able to do something. I'm still a lot happier this year, though the sim is not slow as fuck like it was. And excuse me for that. I normally don't swear, but it was incredibly slow, and it was just so irritating. I just couldn't do a franchise if I'd have a day off where I had nothing going on at all. You can sit there and do an entire team rebuild now. Before you would only got to 2 or 3 seasons. Oh, actually, I was playing a game, and I saw that one of our alternates is McDonough, and that can't be happening. Victor Hedman is alternate. He would be the captain if we didn't have Steven Stamkos already as the captain. If it was if they hadn't named Steven Stamkos the captain after St. Louis left, I probably wouldn't have named anyone a captain in this be a GM. Because I just feel Stamkos and Hedman are both equally important to the team because they bring 2 completely different facets. Hedman's had a really good offensive season the last couple years, but he's really he is the defensive defender that we all like to hear about. Stamkos, 2nd or 3rd in league in goals. Alright. Wasn't there something else I was going to check? We're 2nd in the division. Doesn't look like we're going to catch Toronto unless we got really hot, and that would be a little weird since we're already doing so well to begin with. We are 3rd in the NHL in points, tied with Winnipeg after Minnesota and Toronto. Carolina's having a really good season. New Jersey's having a really good season. New York's not having such a great season, but they're still doing pretty good. They probably won't make the playoffs, which is good because we have their 2nd round pick, so that'll be worth something, especially in year 1 when they have so many prospects that fall or are good late to nab up. Looks like Calgary's doing the worst. New York, Buffalo, Florida, Dallas, Nashville, who are about to play. Let's go for that game. Then we'll check stats. It'll be the 2nd time in the season that we check stats. That's what I like, though. I like doing stats 3 times, at about a third of the way through the season each time. Let's go. Hurry up with the sim. So I can see who's doing what. I wish you could have 3 alternates and a captain, because then when Druin comes up, we can name him an alternate. As of right now, I'm thinking I want to do Stamkos, McDonough, and Hedman as captain or alternate captains. Stamkos will remain the regular captain. I don't know why it's still simulating. We're on the day of the freaking game. Alright, so this will be our about 58 games through the season we should be at this point, I think. Roughly. Yeah, 58, 34 plus 24. And Steven Stamkos is 54 points. Filppula doing excellent on the second line. Purcell doing good because we're making him play the top line, and he's probably not supposed to, even though he has had really good seasons playing the top line. McDonough and Hedman look to be headed for incredible seasons. Kucherov doing okay, not ideal. We have borderline 8 players with a point every 2 games. Callahan's playing the top line. We have him for his defense, though, even though he's not doing so well. But Colton Gillies is a plus 15. Damn. What else? I did want to see shooting percentage was one of the things I wanted to see. Stamkos is our best, followed by Filppula and Purcell. They're the only ones over 10 that aren't like playing the fourth line. Face-off percentage is Filppula is leading. Brassard's doing pretty good, and Pyatt and Stamkos are both near 50, which is pretty good. Hits, Hedman, McDonough, both with 157. Callahan's got 156, though. He's right up there. And minutes played should be McDonough, Hedman. Stamkos is up really high. We have them all our lines, though. And Callahan's actually up pretty high, too, which is weird because he's not on the power play. That's just a little odd. Goaltending, Bishop, 29 and it looks like 18, 933 save percentage, 1.95 goals against. Lindback, 5 and 6, not that great, but really good numbers outside of that. He also has 2 assists. That's hilarious. All right, and AHL, because we saw Brett Connolly was starting to pick it up. I believe he was leading the team in goals. He is leading the team in goals, I believe. 20, yeah. 20. Picked it up a lot. Killorn, Panic, and Connolly leading the team in points. Nemesnikov has 35. Barrio is doing really good. So we have in here 8 players with a point every 2 games. That really drops off down here. Yeah, these are all grinders though, so I'm not too concerned with that. Grinders and defensive defensemen. Besides Kabora, yeah, Kabora is a defensive defenseman. Alright, that works for me. Goaltending 1.95 goals against. McCollum's been doing really good too. He's 6 and 4, filling in. Gudlevsky's is 24 and 14. Looks like he's been having some rough games though because McCollum did have to fill in for him a couple times. Alright, so taking on Shea Weber, probably the best defenseman in the National Hockey League, in my opinion, and the Nashville Predators in Nashville, Tampa Bay Lightning. Hope you enjoyed.